Hello everybody, my name is Robert and I would like to introduce myself here as I will be one of the trainers at the International Intensive Training in Nonviolent Communication in 2019 May in Slovenia. Originally I come from Slovenia, although I've been working internationally quite a bit in the last many years, and specifically in the last couple of years I've been spending more time outside Slovenia than in Slovenia itself. My background is in psychology. This is what I studied, and I also used to work as a psychotherapist for 12 years. And I did learn during this practice of working as a psychotherapist, I started to learn or explore this area of how to establish and maintain a clear, honest, compassionate and authentic connection with another human being, specifically in moments or periods in which they are troubled or in pain and less open to receive connection. Beside that, I haven't been working as a psychotherapist for decades, but still that practice was a very, very precious learning for me. I've been working with groups for over 30 years, covering quite an extended area, from very spiritual retreats of self-connecting and connecting with very existential questions in life, to working in corporate environment, delivering communication trainings or mediating between individuals, between groups, between subgroups, facilitating large meetings. So this area of individual with all the difficulties and questions we may be having in our lives, and then us in social environment and trying to meet each other, that's somehow something that I've been learning as I continue in my life, and where my passion is. Now, within nonviolent communication, as this training is going to be focused on nonviolent communication, of course I have certain specific passions, as we all do. That's why we have different trainers, because each of us brings a specific flavor of it. My passion lies very much in the question of conflict resolution. Mediation is another passion of mine, specifically mediating with this approach of nonviolent communication. I'm also very eager to explore the question of self-connection, which is also one of the main three pillars of nonviolent communication. How can we really self-connect even within the most difficult situations, the most difficult environments, so that we can then make conscious choices, what to do, what to say, how to listen, which steps to make, so that we are not just automatic responses, but actually conscious beings making conscious choices in order to connect with others. Also parenting, being a parent myself, parenting, finding a really way to be compassionate with our children, and at the same time to approach them in a way that really nourishes their lives, and not just to discipline them because that's what society may be kind of inviting or even pushing us into. So how can we support these children to become really fully capable, fully shining, fully empowered adults? Also, one of my passions within nonviolent communication is focused on intimate relationships. How can we really meet on a level of heart, of level of nakedness and sheer authenticity that stretches far beyond what we learned and beyond who is right and who is wrong and who is to blame and who did something wrong, but really to meet at the level of our innocent hearts, maybe wounded hearts, but still innocent hearts, and together find ways to proceed so that life in you and life in me will be nourished to the best extent possible. Maybe another one is, of course, the question of social change, so that this nonviolent communication is not just something, that it just has to do with me and my own inner peace in life, but somehow it embraces the fact that we are all interconnected and that we are all in the same field. And it's really almost impossible to draw a line around myself and say what's inside this circle is me and what's outside this circle is not me anymore, and it's none of my business. And of course, maybe the last one that I want to mention here is again the very, very kind of a spiritual aspect of life that I'm also very excited to explore within nonviolent communication, stretching into meaning of life, nature of existence. So I'm very excited to end up in a community of 60, 70 people in May 2019, in which we will together explore and learn about this mystery that we call human life. Hope to see you soon.